Hi, my name is Tina and this is Knitting Blooms. You can find show notes for everything I talk about on my blog at www.knittingblooms.com. And if I miss a link, please feel free to contact me on Ravelry as Bloomingknitter, or you can email me at knittingblooms@gmail.com. Come and join the Ravelry group so you can be eligible for all the prize drawings. And be sure to introduce yourself so that I can get to know you also. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter as Bloomingknitter. And don't forget to click the like button on Facebook for Knitting Blooms. This review is for the book Subversive Socks, published by Cooperative Press and edited by Tabitha Hendrick. At first glance, I thought there wouldn't be any socks in this book that I would like to knit. I am not that bold or brash. Plus, most of the socks I make are either stockinette or a simple stitch pattern, and definitely not rebellious, naughty, or raunchy. Some of the socks in this book are rather explicit and there is no denying their message, while others are quite sneaky with their message. For instance, the Bite Me socks are a knee-high sock with detailed lace pattern on the back, but only when you look closer do you realize that the lace spells out "Bite Me." Quite ingenious. The same is true of the Suggestive Message socks. They are done in illusion knitting and reveal a secret message to those who dare to come close enough. And if you are just not into really complicated socks, then there are still a few patterns you might be interested in, like the XXX socks, which are a simple stitch pattern of, you guessed it, X's. There is just enough pattern to add just a bit of texture to the socks. And then there are the Stinky socks, which have a fun Fair Isle pattern for the top of the foot and the leg of the sock, and include a message on the bottom of the foot. And again, if you want to be more brazen, then by all means you can change up the word on the bottom of the foot. This sock looks to be simple enough for a beginner Fair Isle knitter, but advanced enough to hold the attention of a seasoned knitter. Another pattern that I found a little over the top for my taste was the Seditious stockings. These stockings, as they are called, are knee-high and have large holes in the back with buttons for details. They are not my particular cup of tea, but I could definitely see my niece wearing these stockings. I think they just might become a Christmas gift for her. It would give me a reason to knit a pattern that I would never see myself wearing. There are still other socks that are explicit that you might think, as I did, that you would never knit that particular pattern. But with a little extra effort on your part, you can substitute a different message for the vulgar message that might not reflect your personality. Or you could simply leave out the explicit word or words and just use the simple Fair Isle motif instead. This book starts out with some basics about measuring your foot to get the right fit. I like that she mentions that negative ease is your friend. I know many people are not aware that socks with negative ease will fit your foot better. There is also some basic information about chart reading if you are new to that aspect of knitting. Most, if not all, the patterns in the book are charted. Also, there is a short section on washing your socks. I know everyone has their own preferred way to wash their socks, but if you are a new sock knitter, you might need a little guidance here. It would definitely give you a place to start if you have never washed hand knit socks before. I typically wash my socks in the washing machine on gentle cycle. But the basins by soak are mentioned in the book, and I am seriously thinking about getting one or more for my sock washing needs. There are several designers featured in this book, and from what I saw, all the socks were written for multiple sizes. And there are several different heels used in the book. I am sure that with a little extra effort, you would be able to swap out your favorite heel from the book and use it for all the patterns if you chose to do that. I really enjoyed reading this book. The humor used definitely made it more enjoyable to read through. If you are a sock knitter and want to have a sock book that will take you out of your comfort zone or provide an outlet for your own messages, I highly recommend this book.